Okay, what's up, friends and family? I definitely want to thank you guys all for taking the time to check in. This particular passport question is about what is RFD. RFD on your passport stands for Rural Free Delivery. Okay, and as a little excerpt here, RFD or Rural Free Delivery is a service that began in the United States in the 19th century to deliver mail directly to rural farm families. Okay, prior to RFD, individuals living in remote areas, homesteads and whatnot, had to actually pick up their own mail from a distant post office or actually pay people to go and get their mail for them for a fee. Now, the reason why it's still on the, I guess, the passport as an option, even though it's defunct now, is because basically it's their way of providing you with remedy, the ability to claim to be outside of the federal jurisdiction. As most of you guys may or may not know, using a thing such as your zip code implies that it is within their jurisdiction. Okay, so your zip code, using that on anything that's their property. That's under, you're saying I'm under their jurisdiction. Using an abbreviated state with the two letters, like for us it's WI, that is saying that I'm underneath their jurisdiction, okay, because they own that. The state of Wisconsin owns WIS, but the federal post office owns WI, okay? So every time you use WI, the state has to pay them because people are using their property, their rights. So if you do use a zip code, you're supposed to actually put on anything, put it in brackets, okay? Or else use the three-letter extension for your state when you're doing mail, okay? Now, once again, remember, people, this is all for educational purposes only. So on your passport, for a permanent address, that's why you want to use rural free delivery over there. They won't let you do it for both because they have to have you somewhat in their jurisdiction in order for this to work. What you're going to want to do is put rural free delivery on the page over there, your city, your state, and put all zeros. Okay, so that takes you outside of their jurisdiction and places you in a free environment, okay, for your permanent address. So you're saying, I don't reside, I don't domicile within the U.S. territory. Where you put the other one doesn't really matter because that's just your mail to address. That could be a P.O. box or whatever. You can't use a P.O. box for both, only for one. You have to put one of your places being inside of their jurisdiction, and it doesn't matter because it's just your mailbox. Like even on the front of your house, you don't own that mailbox. That mailbox is actually their property. That's where they deliver, okay? So as long as you have that box there, you're basically saying that they have jurisdiction to gain access to that box. So keeping that in mind, if you do mail anything, you should put your zip code in brackets, the little squared boxes, because that means anything within that is basically not to be seen. It can be utilized for their purposes, but you're basically saying that I'm taking no responsibility of it. Yes, you have to use it for your purposes, but it's not really officially on record. Just it's something that you need to know. And yes, can you get mail without having that on there? Yeah, you can. It just usually will take a little bit longer. It'll still come through the same service. It is what it is. So that being said, guys, that's what RFD means. That's what it is. It's an old defunct alternative method to receiving your mail that's outside of the United States jurisdiction. So that's about it, guys. I want to thank you for your time. I appreciate you guys bouncing some questions and ideas my way. Sorry I haven't been able to get to everybody. It's just been a little overwhelming, but I think I've gotten to just about all of you guys. Hey, thanks for the support. I'm going to keep doing what I do. There's going to be more of these videos, some other videos, because I just love information and knowledge. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks. Enjoy the rest of your day, and the Bad Wolf will talk to you guys later.